Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'll be showing you a few awkward shots in pool and how to make them. So let's go ahead and say we are playing 10 ball. Actually, it makes more sense if that was there. 10 ball. And this is our little setup right here. So we cannot make the 3 off of this rail. We can't kick to the 3 off of this rail. Though we may be able to hit it with a little bit of right English, there really is no hope in making it. You see, that 5 and the 10 ball block the path to make that 3 ball. So the shot I'm going to show you is a little reverse English shot. If you shoot with left spin off of this rail, the cue ball will still go into this rail. I'm not trying to make the shot here. I'm just showing you the reaction. With left spin, you see how that cue ball comes and reverses off that rail. Now this is really a last hope shot. We really have no other shot. It's an easy ball to contact since it's on this rail. So we won't have any problems with contacting it. But making it's a little bit difficult. We do have help from this 10 ball here. If the 3 ball comes over here, it can go in off of that 10. So that's a little reassurance. But this ball is not easy to make. These shots, most of these shots are not going to be easy shots to make. Now, these shots are fairly difficult, and they're really like last resort shots. So if you don't get enough spin on this cue ball, try aiming more towards this corner pocket right here with bottom left spin. If you get too much spin, aim away and take away the bottom. Just use left. Or if you just adjust, see, the wider you are, the more spin you need. The shorter you are, the less spin you need. See, right here, we would just immediately curve right to that rail. But if we were back here, we just reverse and hit that second diamond right there. So just aim about at this half diamond mark, at least on my table. Each table will play different. Each cue ball will play different. Each cue, each tip, each felt. So everything's going to be different on your table. Just find your aiming point with a little trial and error. Maybe shoot this a few times before the game to see how the rails play that reverse English. But here's a Now, I'm sorry about the random ball change. My camera died. Well, actually didn't die. It just all the files just got lost except for that first little part. It's the weirdest thing. So I have to refilm all of this part, and I can leave that opening. But let's go ahead and get into this next shot here. Let's say we're playing 10 ball, and we are trying to make the 2. Let's replace these 2. Let's switch those around to make it more accurate. If that were the 10, I'd totally shoot this 2-10 combination. But it's the 9 ball right here, and we have this 2 ball facing right here. And the goal is to make the 2 ball. We could shoot that 2-9 combo, but you see it is easily missable. And then it's just a 2-9 easy combo there, and then a 2-10 combo right after that. So if you miss that, you leave your opponent with that 10 ball right over that pocket. I guess you could try to bank the 2 ball with low left to put some reverse English on the 2. You can try to bank it back there, but again, you can miss that, and then it's just an easy run out. So, the shot I'm going to show you is very, very simple. And it looks complicated, but it is not complicated at all. We're going to shoot the 2 ball behind the 9, so behind it, and then come out and contact it on its bottom left side. So if we contact it anywhere on this bottom left side, 2 ball should just come right into here, hit the 10, go in, not hit the 10, go in. Should just go straight to that pocket if we hit anywhere on that bottom of it. Now, to find out where you should aim on the rail to get your 2 ball, just put your stick in at an angle that you think may work, and then make that exact same angle coming out. And you see that that will not work because it's way too wide. And then just keep adjusting until you find your aim point. And it looks like we should contact around here, roughly. So you may not get it first try, every try, but it is a fairly accurate shot, much more accurate than just trying this really tough cross bank right here. It's a tough cross bank, but this shot I think is far more accurate. So here it is. Okay, so for this next shot, let's say we are playing the 2 ball. We want to shoot that 9 next. We have this 10 ball down here. And this 10 ball is blocking the easy position route to the 9. So that would be, if this 10 ball weren't here, we just play the cue ball with low right, spin off of that rail, and then we are in a good place for the 9. But since this 10 ball is here, we can't do that. We'll just draw straight into that 10 ball, and then the 10 ball will most likely block our shot on the 9 if we don't just go around it. We could get unlucky and get stuck behind this 10, and I see that as a problem. I see that as a potential problem, so I'm going to look for a way to avoid it. And if the way to avoid it is easier than facing the potential problem, then obviously we're going to take that. So if we use left spin on here, on this shot right here, and cut this cue ball real thin, that will send the cue ball back in this direction. So it'll send it back like that, but not that far. It won't send it back that far. It'll send it back, but left spin, if the left spin is carried on to this rail, left spin spins it over towards the 9 ball. So it's a fairly natural path. So we just have to thin this with a little bit of left spin and then just play off of 2 rails. And then look at this shot right here. We're on that 9 and then just play a quick little follow shot into an easy shot on that 10 ball. So it's just a tad bit of left spin, about 1 tip of left spin. And this will work on any shot like this on the rail. You see, that left spin just brings it way down here. So the more left spin you use, the more it'll obviously kick back. But you can just hit fuller and try to adjust for that. So you can use a ton of left spin and get way down there. So just reverse English off of this first rail is running English off of the next rail, and that's just a good rule to remember. So this next shot right here, let's say we're playing 9 ball. Let's get out the balls that we'd use for 9 ball. Let's say this 1 ball is over this corner pocket right here. Got an 8 ball like right there. And then a cluster here. 3 ball there, 9 here, cluster there. So this is a very, very tough run out. There's no real pocket for the 2. Let's say our cue ball is along this rail somewhere. So there's no real pocket for the 2. We can try to break that cluster up right away, but you see, if you don't, then you don't have a shot at all. And then even if you whack this like crazy, you're just going to head straight to the 8 ball. 8 ball and 5 will double kiss, and neither of them will go anywhere. And that 7 ball will go right into that 3 and stop right there. So there's not a lot we can do, but we do have that 9 hanging over that pocket over there. So obviously we would want to eliminate that, or at least try. See, if you don't have a good run out, always look at where the 9 is and see if that's a possible make, and it is. Now the way we're going to make it, we have to curve around that 8 ball and make the 1 at the same time. So we're going to shoot with a ton of top spin. Thin this side of the 1, thin the left side of the 1. 1 will go into that corner. Cue ball will go into the rail, up, and the top spin will carry it around the 8 ball and over here to pocket the 9. Now just the only thing you need to watch out for is the scratch. There is a possibility of scratching. But it's not too high. It's only if you hit it straight on, which is very rare. And even if you do give up ball on hand, what are they going to do? You're just going to find yourself in a safety battle. 9 ball will be spotted. 9 ball will be right here. and then they still can't make the 9 unless they try to shoot a 2-7-9 combo, which I still don't think that goes. So that 9 is hanging over that pocket. We want to try to get rid of it. If you think that they can make the 9 ball, if this isn't a great shot for you, one strategy is just to take the intentional foul, pocket the 9 like that. They get ball in hand, 9 ball goes back to the spot, and then they can't really do anything else. So that's a way out. But if you want to be a little risky and go for the tough shot, here it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for 28,000 subscribers. That is absolutely crazy. If you're looking to improve your game fast, if you're looking to point out your flaws in your game so you can correct them, I'd like to introduce you to a little training tool called the IQ training ball. Now this ball has several different contact points, above center, center, below center, and what it does is when you shoot at it, a little chalk mark is left on the face of the ball so you can see if you're actually hitting where you think you are. So if you'd like to order an IQ, you can go to www.iqclinic.com. That's ICUECLINIC.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.